Lawyer Eugene Wamalwa, Ndegwa Njiru, Wilfred Nyamu and Jeremy Ndegwa to file written response following the DPP's objection to Waititu's bail.
As long as you file your submissions of time. Maybe we can have a measure to confirm parties have filed. Yeah. So that I give a date for ruling. Yeah, just to be sure. Because the problem I get is that when I give a date for ruling, parties don't file submissions on time. When I've done my ruling, a day before, that is the time a party is filing submissions.
The former governor was sentenced to 12 years in prison or pay about 53 million after he was found guilty of conflict of interest in 588 million shillings graft case and similarly barred from vying for any political seat for a period of 7 years. Oching Cynthia, KUTV.
Searching for the next chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, entered its final day today with Lilian Wanjiku from Kirinyaga, Robert Akumu Asembo.
The race for the IEBC chairperson position has entered its final day today, with the last 3 candidates facing the vetting panel. Lilian Wanjiku, managing one of the nominees, addressed concerns about a past business dispute involving Kimunge Limited over a bounce check after a failed joint venture. She assured the panel that if appointed, she will uphold the rule of law, particularly when dealing with morally challenging situations.
Business that we were doing with a friend, and we were unable to agree at the point where we were not able to make a lot of money. We were not able to make money from it, so the person demanded that they needed their capital back. So, of course, we had a disagreement on how that was to be handled. At the point where now the person decides to pull out, and we did not agree, then I believe in the justice system. So that matter was forwarded to the court for it to be decided by the court, and the decision was done.
Meanwhile, Robert Akumu Asembo defended himself against past legal issues, stating that many of the cases had been resolved amicably, and even further, he promised to provide evidence to support his claims.
I faced a criminal charge, but I am exploring the relevant legally available avenues, especially of appeal, and the matter I think should be sub judice. We had a court session on Monday. It's coming up again, so I believe we should leave it as sub judice, so it's not true.
Though faced with a hard time to explain the status of his practicing certificate as a lawyer, the final candidate, Sol Simiyu Asilwa, outlined his priorities if selected, focusing on preparation for the 2027 general elections.
Done, I think, more than 13 years ago, there has been a population growth, and in terms of creating new entities for parliament, new entities for the wards, I think that is what it entails, that we look at the population, the population quota for the entire country, must understand what areas need to get additional boundaries, additional wards, additional constituencies based on the provisions of the Constitution, which require utilization of a figure called quota.
The conclusion of the vetting today paves way for the start of the vetting process of 105 candidates shortlisted to fill the 6 vacant IEBC commissioners' posts. The commissioners' interviews will run from March 26th to April 24th. Brenda Nyongesa, KUTV.
Now, President William Ruto has